Hello, everyone. Welcome to 2D Board Gamers. My name is Dave,
And I'm Dirk.
and today we're going to take a look at the different modular encounter sets that came with the Green Goblin Scenario Pack. So, Green Goblin had two different scenarios. We had Mutagen Formula and Risky Business. Both of them suggested Goblin Gimmicks as the recommended encounter set.
So we'll go over that, but then there were three additional encounter sets that came with it. So we'll go over those as well.
Yeah, that's what's amazing was this is the first scenario pack. We had a bunch of extra encounter sets, in the base game, and now we have extra encounter sets in this product as well. So they really thought to, get the replayability going right out of the bat. So
Oh yeah.
that's what's really cool. Okay. So first of all, the first one we got is Scorpion related, and it is called A Mess of Things.
All right, so this side scheme comes in with 2 threat. When revealed, you'll place 2 additional threat here for each stunned friendly character, and it comes in with a hazard symbol.
And base 2.
I said that.
Did you?
Yep.
Okay. Then we got Scorpion. He's 3 scheme, 3 attacks, 7 hit points. He's got Quick Strike. And after Scorpion attacks and damages a character, stun that character.
Yeah, that's nasty.
So, Scorpion is going to Quick Strike the player they're engaged with, assuming they're a hero, which would stun them. And then that triggers the side scheme ability, which is, pretty horrible.
Right. Then it comes with an additional copy of Gang Up. So this is the same one as the Gang Up from the standard set.
I'll read it anyway.
Oh, okay. Read it anyways. All right. So, Gang Up is a treachery that when revealed in alter ego, it'll get surged, but if in hero form, the enemy and each minion engaged with you attacks you.
Okay. Then we got 2 copies of Tail Sweep. It's a treachery. When revealed, Scorpion attacks your hero. If no attack was made this way, you are stunned. Boost, you are stunned.
Yeah.
So Scorpion is all about stunning.
Yeah. So, and if no attack was made, that means, you're probably an alter ego or something, or, yeah.
All right. So the second module is the Goblin Gimmicks, which is the one that was suggested for both scenarios. So the first card we got.
First card we got for this is the Goblin Glider. 2 copies of it. This is an attachment. You attach it to the enemy with the highest printed hit points without one of these already attached. So it's probably going to be, at least the first one will go to the villain usually. Second one will go to a different minion. But if you can't, then the card will gain Surge. You'll spend, as a hero action, you'll spend 2 energy to discard it, and it gives the villain +1 attack.
All right. Then we got 2 copies of Pumpkin Bombs. It's an attachment attached to the villain. After the villain attacks you, discard Pumpkin Bombs and take 2 indirect damage. You can spend 2 strength resources to discard this card.
Right. We've got 2 copies of Intimidation. So this treachery, whenever it's revealed, you'll choose to either spend 2 resources of any type or give the villain a face-down boost card. And if it comes out of the boost, you give the villain a face-down boost card for this activation. So it
gains an additional boost.
Or it gains an additional boost. So it's already got 1 at the bottom. It'll get a second one.
Yeah. All right. Then we got 2 copies.
No, it gains an additional boost card. It gets a second card. Yeah.
2 copies of Regenerative Healing. When revealed, the villain heals X damage, where X is equal to double the villain's stage number. If no damage was healed this way, this card gains Surge. And as a boost, the villain heals 2 damage. All right. So the nice thing with this set, it was all thematic. These were all Spidey villains, so the next one is Electro.
So Electro's side scheme here is
Power Drain.
Yeah, Power Drain. So Power Drain comes in with 2 threat per player. And when defeated, you'll discard 2 cards from the encounter deck, and each player must choose and discard 1 resource of any type from their hand for each boost icon discarded this way. So if you get the wrong setup, that could be your entire hand potentially. But it also comes with an acceleration token.
All right. Then we got Electro. 2 scheme, 2 attack, 6 hit points. He's a criminal. After Electro attacks you, discard 1 card from the encounter deck. Take 1 indirect damage for each boost icon discarded this way. And as a boost, discard 3 cards from the encounter deck. So Electro's big thing is making you discard cards.
Yeah, it's my favorite thing to do in the world.
They're not random.
Yeah, I know, but still. Then we've got Electromagnetic Pulse. So whenever this treachery is revealed, you'll discard 7 cards from the encounter deck. And if the Electro was discarded this way, you'll put him into play engage with you. If not, then the card will get Surge. So it's going to mill 7 cards and either put Electro engage with you, or it comes out with a whole new card. And you'll, as a boost, you'll just discard 3 cards from the encounter deck.
So it's all about milling the encounter.
Yeah, and there's 2 copies of that, I think, right?
Just one.
Oh, no, just similar artwork.
Then we got Lightning Bolt, a treachery. Discard 2 cards from the encounter deck. Take 1 indirect damage for each boost icon discarded this way. And as a boost, discard 3 cards from the encounter deck.
Right. We got Shock Therapy. So this treachery, whenever it's revealed, you'll discard 1 card per player from the encounter deck, and the villain heals 1 damage for each boost icon discarded this way. So this one, if you're playing solo, he's not going to heal as much. You won't get rid of as many cards. The more players you have, the bigger it gets. But as a boost, you'll discard 3 cards from the encounter deck.
All right. And then the last villain is Tombstone, and he's all about exposing the heroes. You'll see these cards to the media. So we got, and it's called Running Interference. It's when revealed, each player must choose either spend a mental and a strength resource or place 2 threat here. Comes in with a crisis, and it's 1 threat per player.
Then we've got Tombstone himself. So he is schemes for 2, attacks for 3. He's got 9 hit points. He's a criminal. And as a force response, after he attacks and damages you, you'll discard a mental or a strength resource from your hand if able.
All right. Then we got All Tied Up. Attach your identity card. Attached characters cannot ready or change forms, and you spend a mental strength resource to discard this card.
Then we've got Media Coverage, 2 copies of this attachment. You'll attach it to your identity, and then resolve each when revealed ability that you resolve each when revealed ability that you reveal 1 additional time. So as long as this is out, any card that flips over that has a when revealed, then you have to resolve it a 2nd time. But then as an alter ego action, you can spend a mental resource to discard this card.
Yeah, so if you stay up and then you draw an advance, well, the villain's going to scheme twice.
Yep.
Yeah, so, all right. Well, anyways, so those were the different encounter modular sets that came in the Green Goblin Scenario Pack. So, again, that added a lot more variety to the game. So at this point in the game, we had 5 villains and we had 9 modular sets. So, yeah. So that's pretty good. That's like 45 different combos that you can mix and match. And that's just with the base game and 1 product.
Yep.
So yeah, that was pretty cool. And at this time, we also started getting heroes as well. So we had the Captain America and Ms. Marvel around the same time as well. So yeah, so the game was doing pretty good before the world decided to do something for a while. But
before the world fought back.
Before the world fought back and said, hey, you're putting out too many products. All right. Well, thank you for watching, everyone. Please like and subscribe.
And if you want to see more content by us, go ahead and hit that notification bell down there, and you'll get alerts whenever we post new videos. All right, see you.